ありがとうございます。なんだか、すごく嬉しいです。先輩。私、今日この時の気持ちを、ずっと忘れません。
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the month or that time of the day where I've finished another Singularity. We have finished Babylonia Singularity. And to be honest, on the ranking of like so far of the stories I've read, Babylonia is my second favorite. I think Camelot so far Camelot is my favorite story right now. The reason being is that Babylonia had too many one too many ass pulls like when like reviewing the story like points like Merlin's like spirit or died. So I was like, okay, I shouldn't be too mad about that, but Merlin's Merlin died in the story, and then later on, like towards like the end, when I forgot like the person's name, not well the woman, like I guess she's like one of like the calamities of like humanity, like as like the water, like I forgot like the exact name of it, but like the red like water that was like absorbing or like taking or that was the water that was corrupting like Babylonia, like I was about to corrupt everything, and then Merlin like pops out of nowhere. I'm like, man, fuck this. This is just lazy writing at this point. And there's instances of that happening. You know, characters dying and stuff like that. Like Gilgamesh, like in the story, like when you like go. I forgot like where do you go? You go somewhere. Oh yeah, you go to like try to recruit, or I think you try to defeat Octella. She's like the Aztec goddess, and Jaguar man or Jaguar a kid, right there. Like you go, and you like to like defeat them, but they're like, you know what? Octella was like, you know what, man? In all honesty, I would. I'm hands down. Let's jump these fools. And I was like, oh, what in the? But like when you go and search over there, like on your way back, Gilgamesh dies. I was like, huh? Like he dies, and then he like revives again, and then he dies again, and then he revives again. I'm like, man, this is just lazy writing. But anyways, you got that, and also like Medusa like turns into Gorgon, and then but her like body is split into like I'm pretty sure it was like three separate entities, which is like Gorgon, which is like the like corrupt Medusa. Then you got like I think her name in the story was Anne, but then you find out that Anne is actually like the kind version of like Medusa. And then oh yeah, it's also about that like at the end like she okay, but you get the point about the whole ass like pools thing, like lazy writing. And then you got like your regular Medusa, which is like the hot milf we know. Anyways, so those like Medusa, the Gorgon got split into three, and then Gorgon like because in they established like a trinity of like gods, because in Babylonia there's a bunch of like god heroic spirits. So the three main ones were Gorgon, Octella, which is the Aztec goddess, and then Erishkigal. Those three were like in charge of reviving like the main villain of the Singularity. Well, Enkidu was like it, but it wasn't actually Enkidu wasn't Enkidu. It was actually um someone that was made from okay, because Enkidu in the story like dies, and then but the Enkidu that got revived was revived thanks to the help of like the main antagonist, and to give him like Enkidu's body like life and memories. And then this Enkidu like of helped to like gathered Gorgon, Erishkigal, and the Aztec goddess to like form an alliance to help revive faster like the main antagonist. Now also that also like surprised me because I thought Enkidu was actually like Enkidu, but Merlin was like, "Ha! I saw through your bullshit." And you find out that Enkidu isn't actually Enkidu, but just like a reincarnation of like Enkidu, but with like Enkidu like memories. And so that was cool. And then Ishtar was also there. She provided a comedy aspect, which I really did appreciate, especially when you go to the underworld to like try and convince Erishkigal to like help you. That's when you meet Gilgamesh again. I was like, hey, you what in the fuck? Anyways, but that's when Erishkigal was like, you know what, like she wasn't actually like killing humans. Like Erishkigal was like, you grabbing the humans and like putting them in like her cages just to preserve their souls, just like Akitela, like the Aztec goddess. She wasn't really killing the men that she was gathering. She was actually like keeping them a secret so that her army would like attack Gorgon, so they would die. In all reality, the only like main bad one was like Gorgon, because Gorgon was actually trying to kill humans, while Erishkigal and the Aztec god Octella was like they were trying like to help, but they cannot attack each other. Well, like Gorgon, Erishkigal, and the Aztec goddess couldn't like actually like fight because like they would like get like a penalty because they like made a vow or something. So, but the only one that actually got rid of the vow was Erishkigal, so you got that. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the story. Probably it's my second favorite story. I just think that Camelot did everything like way better. You know, for Camelot, I don't think there was that many ass pulls. I mean, I don't think there was any ass pull, so to say. I just think that they handled the story better. Also, like towards the end, like because like because I think I did it from like I'll call them chapters. I forgot what they're actually sections. I think that's what they're called in Fate. From like section 6 to like section 22. That's I like did that in all in one day. I was reading that like non-stop, and then like towards like the middle of the night, because I went to the gym, so I kind of stopped. So then like around like from like 10 to 11, I was like, man, do I really want to like continue? But it was pretty cool because I remember like now that we're seeing Gilgamesh on screen, that before like Caster Gill like died for the second time, he like decided to summon Archegil and to like help. And I was like, wait, and like why didn't you like just summon Archegil like at the beginning? Maybe it's because like no, Archegil was like, you know what, fuck you, Caster Gill. But you got that. I was like pretty excited. I was like, hey, no way, is that my boy Archegil? Is that my boy Gilgamesh, the king? And it was pretty cool. Like I did like it, but that still doesn't excuse for like the lazy writing. But I was like, hey yo, that's pretty cool. But overall, I do really like the story. Caster Gill, like he isn't like Archegil, which is Archegil's like more like an asshole. Caster Gill is still like somewhat of an asshole, but not that really. He like cares about like his people and stuff, so that's why he became like a caster to like help, like his citizens, you know, and like save and to help them be saved. That was like cool, and also like towards the end of the Singularity, once you get like all 7 grails, um, I forgot what the man was called. I think Solomon. I think that's the main villain of Fate. But Solomon, like once we got all 7 of the Holy Grails, Solomon like found Chaldea's location, and so did we find Solomon's location. So now Solomon is like pulling Chaldea, or is trying to merge Chaldea with its Singularity, and I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if I read this correctly, but I like when the era that Solomon is in Solomon's like Singularity. It's I think if I understood it correctly, Solomon's Singularity. That's like when humans aren't around. I think that's how I interpret it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they're still humans, but that's how I interpret it. But Solomon, like the main villain, like found us and now is trying to like force Chaldea to merge with his singularity. So pretty cool. I think as always I will like once I finish this, I'm gonna honestly this whole video is uploaded. I'm gonna go and watch the Babylonia movies because pretty bussin'. But yeah, what do I think about Babylonia in total of like story wise? I think story wise this is like a because okay, so Camelot for me is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, and this for me is like an 8 out of 10. Maybe Camelot is like a 9.5 because I really did enjoy the story a lot, and this would be like an 8. The reason for it being an 8 is because this out of all the Singularities is my second favorite story, but like the amount of like lazy writing they had, like oh this character died, let's revive him, like whatnot, like that kind of made me like ah. But anyways, I did enjoy this. Thank you guys for all the support and see you next time.